by Monday mornings. Tuesdays you can keep. Wednesday's only halfway there. By Thursday I'm asleep. So I'm taking back my weekend, 'cause it belongs to me. From Friday night through Sunday I control my destiny. The weekend is here again, time to unwind. More than just a few days off, it's a state of mind. Weekends, yeah, yeah, yeah. Weekends, yeah, yeah, yeah. Weekends.
He's discovered a fifth gear. Because it belongs to me. From Friday night through Sunday I couldn't. It's a state of mind. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. All right, I feel like I'm up at my top of... Whoa! What do you do now? There we go. Push the water. Hey, why did I get stuck on that hill?
Now what happened is you used the front brake. So what happened is the front wheels dug into the ground and the ATV still wanted to go forward. It's just like a bicycle in that sense. If you had to use the rear brakes...
Oh, you drag it.
You would just want to drag the wheels on.
Okay, just take it slowly and easy. Forget the brakes. My head's gonna come off. What I love about this is it's so addictive. It brings you to the wilderness, to spots you'd never get to. Right surrounded by bears and wolves and... Oh my. I think we better get going. We're stuck. Someone's stuck up ahead. It's the chicks again. You know, machines and chicks. I know I'm gonna get a lot of trouble. I can get out of it. I just haven't tried yet. I think. The key is not to stop. Still not wet! Andrew, the industry itself is getting quite a bit of support from both public and private sector, right?
That's correct, yeah. The Ministry of Tourism has estimated that the industry in Ontario is worth about $1 billion a year.
$1 billion?
$1 billion. Snowmobiling is also estimated about the same amount, but ATVs are outselling about 4 to 1, so they've conservatively said $1 billion a year.
Well, I can see why, especially with, you don't have to depend on the weather with these. You can do it any time of the year.
It's a great machine for shoulder season, so that's why I think why they're so interested in developing the March, April time period and the November, December time period before the snow comes and after the snow leaves.
And what about beyond Ontario?
Yeah, in Quebec, it's a huge, huge sport, much more developed than it is here. Also, of course, in the mountains, in the Rockies, Alberta and British Columbia, it's a great sport out there as well.
It truly is a touring sport. I mean, it takes you places where you wouldn't be able to get to, and besides a little bit of stress on my wrists and in my hips, it's pretty well, it's an easy thing. And I noticed, I have to say, that you took us on the hardest trail right at the end.
We saved the hardest one for last, yes, so you're more comfortable on the ATV. It's a great way to get outside and see the outdoors. There's no doubt about that. Most people think they're coming to drive ATVs for 3 or 4 hours, and in fact, they get all caught up in the majesty of the area, and it's just a wonderful place to go and tour.
So you feel there's a future for this?
Oh, I think there's a huge future for this. In the Parry Sound area alone, we're estimating it to be over $100 million a year. And that's the biggest industry this town has ever had, period, whether that be the standard industry or tourism industry.
Well, it's a great weekend activity, and I thoroughly recommend it.
Well, thank you.
Well, I managed to get through all those puddles without getting wet. And of course, I forgot about rain. In spite of it, this is a great weekend activity, and I highly recommend it. I'm converted. Anyway, this is where I usually take off and go into the sunset on my horse, but I don't have a horse, so today, this'll be it. I'm Vince Grittani, reminding you to live your life like it's one long weekend. Till next weekend.